Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Badventures. My name is Ed, and today we are going to be playing some Hearthstone Arena. I have tried it once. You get a free turn. The rest you have to pay for, with either gold or real money. I played my first run as a hunter, and I lost 3 straight games and went out of it. So first time didn't go well for me, but we're going to try another one and see if we do any better. And we're going to be paying gold because we have some gold to spare. Ooh, see what we get. We get Rexar, Hunter, Thrall, Shaman, and Rogue. Now the Hunter is the one I've been playing the most, and the one I feel the most comfortable playing. Thrall, Shaman, I haven't even tried that. Rogue, I honestly haven't tried it. I've been interested in the Rogue from videos I've seen before I played it, but I haven't had a chance to try them yet. I'm thinking either a Hunter or a Rogue. Rogue seems to be a lot of fun, but I don't have any experience with them. Hunter, I have won quite a few games in normal mode. But as I said, I lost 3 straight matches in arena with a Hunter. So let's... I'm thinking going the Rogue actually, just to mix it up a little bit. Or should I not? I like the Hunters, I like them, I like the beasts and the way to buff up the beasts. At the same time, the Rogue has got their combo mechanics, which are fun. You know what, I'm gonna go with the Rogue. Let's be a bit brave. So, a Ravenholt Assassin, a 7/5 creature for 7 mana with stealth. Generally a strong creature. Strong minion, I guess I should call them. A Young Priestess, which gives a random minion plus 1 health. 2/1 for 1 mana. I think that's a good creature. If you can keep it alive. It will. As long as you have another minion on the field when you play it, it will at least give plus 1 health to something. And an Arcane Golem. Give your opponent a mana crystal. I don't quite like that one. That feels a bit gambly. I feel the Ravenholt Assassin is a good hard-hitting creature to have in the deck, so I'm gonna take him. River Crocolisk, Silverback Patriarch, or Harvest Golem. I could use a taunt. The Harvest Golem is good, because you need 2 attacks to take it off the field, unless you silence it. Taunt is good as well. The Patriarch isn't the best of taunts, but 4 health can be tricky to deal with early game, so it can give us room to play some minions behind it. It's still early, but we don't have any taunt, we only have 1 card, so I'm thinking a Harvest Golem actually. I like the Tidehunter here. Just because it gives you 2 creatures, which is good. Even if the opponent has a minion who deals 2 damage, which would kill a 3/2 creature, they need 2 attacks to completely wipe the board if I play that. The Raging Worgen is good as well. And I like the Gurubash Berserker when you can use it. I honestly don't know if I can attack him with my hero power. That would be cool, actually. You know what, I'm going to choose him and I'm going to try that, if I get the opportunity to do so. Cold Blood, which is a rogue-specific card. That's just too good not to take. Deadly Poison, which is good as well. And seems to be a better choice than any of the other cards here. Sen'jin Shieldmaster, Jungle Panther, and the Bloodsail Raider. A raider can be good with a rogue because you can have a few different weapons, and with deadly poison you can get this guy up. Taunt would be good though. Jungle Panther, I feel that's a good card as well. That's pretty much 4 guaranteed damage. But I like the Shield Master, and 5 health on him can be a bit tricky to deal with. Conceal seems very useful, albeit a bit situational. Raid Leader is a good card, I feel. If you can play it behind Taunt Creature and with a few other minions on the deck, that is good. Or on the board, that is good. Cold Blood as well can be quite good. As I said, I already have one of those though. Stealth can be good if you have a few hard-hitting creatures with little health that you want to play and get a chance to attack with. I don't have any of those yet though, so it's difficult to justify taking that. I'm going with the Cold Blood. Boulder Fist Ogre is a good card, much better than the Magma Rager. This is a situation where the Conceal would have been good, because you rarely get to attack with a Magma Rager. 1 health is very easy to get rid of. Priestess of Elune is also good, especially for Rogue who have few means of healing. But I'm gonna choose the Boulder Fist Ogre. 6 damage, 7 health is useful. Epic cards, eh? Kidnapper. Patient Assassin. That one can be good, can be really good to have on the board. And just wipe out any creature with at the same time as you take it out. So it's a 2 mana removal of anything that you can hit, which is really useful under the right circumstances. Kidnapper as well, it's a 6 mana card which you need to play in a combo to get the most out of. Actually, I'm gonna go with the Patient Assassin. I like that one. Angry Chicken, not very useful for a rogue, since you need to be able to buff up the health of it before you can use it efficiently. Demolisher is quite nice. Crazed Alchemist as well. I like the Alchemist. It is good if your opponent plays something like a Gurubashi Berserker. Then you can take it out with a weak minion. Demolisher though is... I have few low mana cards. Demolisher is a good early play, but if they can take it out easily... If they can take it out, 4 health is difficult to deal with early on, but if they can't do it, it doesn't pose much of a threat, but it is usually a bit of a shield. I don't like the Oasis Snapjaw. It is like a Gurubashi Berserker, but cheaper and doesn't get more attack, which I don't think it's good. I just don't think it's good. Sinister Strike though would be nice to have. Could be very useful in a pinch. Here we have rare rogue specific card. No, that's not rogue specific. This one. Oh, this is the only one that's rogue specific. It is a very good one though. 3/3 for 3 mana is and deal 2 damage if you play it in a combo is useful. And Light Warden, not very good for a rogue. Mana Wraith, very situational. I'm gonna go with Agents. Backstab is very, very useful. 0 mana. Leopard Gnome always deals at least 2 damage to the enemy hero unless it's silenced and then killed, which is very good for 1 mana as well. Nightblade, I think it's a bit so and so. The Battlecry is, of course, it's good, but 4/4 for 5 mana is, well, I'm gonna go with Backstab anyway. It's good. That one is a good one. Eviscerate. I could use a few minions around the 2, cost 2 mana, but Eviscerate is really, really good. Here we go. I'm gonna go with Taunt, just because. Murloc Raider, Shattered Sun Cleric, or another Eviscerate. Eviscerate is, as I said, it's really good. I'm gonna go with it. I'm having very few minions now. That's bit of, or very few low-cost minions, which can be a bit of a problem. Betrayal is very, very good. Shadow Step, it's kinda nice. It's a bit of a delay tactic. But Betrayal is... it's too good not to take. Cult Master, whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. It's good as well. If you can play it behind Taunt or something else that draws attacks, it can be very useful. Otherwise, it's not too good. The Shieldwind Yeti, however, 5 health, so can be very tricky to deal with. You usually have to sacrifice at least 2 minions to deal with that one. And for 4 mana, that's a steal, I think. Okay, Silverhand Knight, Tauren Warrior, Grimscale Oracle. Now we have 1 5 mana. I really like the Silverhand Knight. Even though it's just 4/4 for 5 mana, summoning a 2/2 Squire, that's good. And there's 6/6 combined, plus it's 2 different minions, which means 1 attack can't deal with both, unless it's an AoE attack. So I like this card a lot. I usually include it in my deck, because I have very few cards at the moment, so... but still, I like it. The ones that I can choose from, it's good. This one is good if you can keep it controlled. I mean, it's a taunt, so chances are it's going to die before it can do a lot of good. I'm going with Silver Knight. Ooh, epics again. Sea Giant. I think this one is one of the better giants, because as long as you and your opponent have 1 minion each on the field, it costs 8 mana to get... I don't remember which one it is, if it's the Molten Giant or the Rock Giant. That I believe it's the Molten Giants, which costs less for how much damage you've taken, and starts at 20. So you need to have taken 12 damage to get it down to the same cost as 2 minions on the board. And it's very common to have at least 2 minions on the board. And so then again, in later games, the Molten Giant has a high chance of being very, very cheap. Even free. Whereas this one is rarely free. It can be very cheap. 4 minions on each side is not all that uncommon. The Faceless Manipulator, very good card, I like it a lot. Blood Knight, very good if you know you're going to be playing Paladin or something like that. 3/3 for 3 mana is still decent, and if you can get a shield with that battle cry, you immediately go to at least 6/6 for 3 mana, which is beastly. If you don't, however, it's a mediocre card. Faceless Manipulator is good. very good if your opponent has a tough creature on the field. Defiance Ringleader is a staple rogue card, which can be played easily with the coin to get 2 minions out on your first turn. So it's very useful. I'm going to take that, fill up the 2 mana cards a bit as well. Wolf Rider is good sprint, it's also good late game. Betrayal, however, as I said, very good card. I'm gonna pick another one of those. Ooh, this is the same choice we had before, right? How about going with the Crazed Alchemist this time then? So, all 1 mana cards, all 2/1 with different abilities. Has charge while you have a weapon equipped. I don't have a weapon yet, so I'm gonna have to rely on my hero power for that one, which can be a bit unreliable. And if he only does 2 damage, that's still... it's a bit weak. Restoring 2 health. Healing is always good, especially if you have a big minion next to you, like if you can heal the Grubashi Berserker. And dealing 2 damage to the enemy hero is also good. I have a deck that is quite reliant on dealing a lot of damage. Eviscerate, Sinister Strikes, Deadly Poisons, Cold Blood. I'm gonna go for the Leopard Gnome. Vanish is a fun card. It's a bit tricky to use correctly. If you are low on minions and only have low cost minions on the field, and your opponent is in a position to kill you, that one can save you for at least another turn. Dark Scale Healer. Once again, 4/5 for 5 mana is decent. The battle cry also is decent if you have minions that have taken damage but haven't died. Then you heal your hero as well, which is okay. Reckless Rocketeer, however, as I said before, damage-oriented deck, getting that bit of burst in there can be good. Another Defiance Ringleader. Spiteful Smith is good, better for a warrior than for a rogue, I think. Especially for my rogue deck, which only, as I said, only has my hero power to get a weapon from. I'm going to go with the Defiance Ringleader, because they're good. They're really, really good. Mogushon Warden is good as well. I have 1 taunt with 4.5. Is that the only taunt I have? It isn't it? I thought I had another one. Yeah, I got an item for a Grizzly as well. Now, I like the Worgen Infiltrator. Can be played early, stealthed. Can be used to pick off any annoying creatures that are played. Sprints, well, it's good, but you need to have 7 mana to use it. This one only deals 1 damage, but it can be a hell to get through. And if you're a bit clever, or if you're in a position to be clever and use it, you can use it with the Crazed Alchemist to get a creature that does 7 damage. Though he dies afterwards, but it can be a fun way of using him. So here I'm choosing between Eviscerate and Cold Blood. To use Cold Blood, I need to have a minion on the field who can attack. To use Eviscerate, however, I don't. I can do the same damage just by playing a card, however it costs 1 mana more. Yeah, I'm still going to go with Eviscerate though. I like that card a lot. So... Frost Elemental. I quite like that one. Freezing can be very useful. Other taunts, however, I like having a lot of taunts in my deck. I'm gonna go with him. Ooh, and an epic to finish things off with. Your other pirates have +1/+1. Did I get any pirates at all? I don't think I did. Nah, doesn't look like it, so he's pretty much out of the game already. Another faceless manipulator though wouldn't be too bad. Blood Knight is good as well, as I said, if you face opponents with Divine Shield. Maybe it would be good to have him in the deck, just in case I face something awful. I'm gonna go with that. Get a bit of a better mana curve. My mana curve is looking quite horrendous, I think. I would have liked to pick up few, maybe one more 3 mana, one less 5. One less 2 and one more 4 as well would have been good. Oh well. At least we have a deck now. Let's see if we can kill something with it. And we're back in recording again. I don't know if you noticed, but I did a bit of a cut there. And because I went and played a normal game with the rogue deck that I constructed. Just to get a feel for the class a little bit. And the class specific cards. I won that one, but it still doesn't make me very optimistic going into this arena. But let's go ahead and play. Let's see if we can find someone to face off against. Ooh, another rogue, eh? Well, that means I'll probably lose. Because he's probably a lot more experienced than I am. I'm gonna go with this. Ooh, nice. No minions to play until turn 3. Backstab is useful. Sinister Strike is so and so. Early on, I like using direct damage cards later on in the match, because I feel they have a greater impact then. Is this guy AFK? Oh, now he's woken up. Good.
The pleasure is mine.
Oh, turn 2 play at least. Or no, yeah. I want to combo him with something, so not a turn 2 play, because I don't have the coin. If you have the coin, he is a brilliant turn 1 play. But since I went first, I don't have it, so I'm not gonna play him now. That would be a waste. So I guess I'll just have to do this.
Here we go.
It would be good to get another 2 mana minion, so that I can play it and him at turn 4. I will also have a taunt ready to shield them if necessary. Oh, 7 mana. Just what I wanted.
Here we go.
I don't think the combo mechanic works with the hero power. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to risk it this match. Unless it looks like I'm going to lose or win. Either way of what I do. Mana Crystal, he's gonna kill my bear. Yes, he is. An eviscerating coming. Oh, and the device really. So now he's played the card that I wanted to play. I can take it out quite easily, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, actually. I'm gonna do that. Now I can play my own, and I can do this and kill this. Board control, but we'll see how long it lasts. He could very well be sitting on the same kind of cards that I just played.
The end is coming!
Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I would need 3 more damage to kill it, which I can do. It's a very nice bullet magnet. I can kill it with use of deadly poison. Question is, do I want to? I can't play a minion now because that would mean he'd kill it next turn.
Many options.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do this first to make sure I have 2 durability on my weapon. I'm going to do this.
Here we go.
Let's take it out. And because I have spare mana, I'm going to use this one now.
Job done.
I like to sit on those cards, the direct damage cards to their hero, to use when they're not expecting it. If their math tells them what I have on the board cannot kill them, it's good to have those kind of cards ready to pull out. Oh, fantastic. I lose. We're up to 6 mana. I could do Betrayal. I feel like I want to save them of big damage creatures. How about using the Gurubashi Berserker? And then I want to kill the
You looking at me? Job done.
I would have liked to have 1 more mana and play that, because I could have used the hero deck. I don't know if I can even attack my own minion with it. But I would have wanted to try, because him taking 1 damage and gaining 3 attack
cleanse the Sunwell.
is quite useful. Oh, so he's going to kill me and his rifleman is going to survive? Oh, it is alright, that's right, I took damage. Well, he lost the rifleman and he used an eviscerate. Not the best trade from me, but I would like to get this guy out, but
So many options.
I can't combo both him and eviscerate without using this one. And using Betrayal would be worthless in this situation. So, Ravenholt's Assassin.
I hear you got a problem.
Job done.
Stereotypical badass assassin. Who has different color boots. His left one is green and his right one appears to be brown. He also isn't very stealthy in that picture, at least. It's pretty much out in the open. And what looks like it could be... Is it Eastern Plaguelands? Western Plaguelands? One of them at least. Okay. Raging Worgen and Shattered Sun Cleric. 6 damage combined. I can do 2 with the Agent and 4 with the Eviscerate. See, I'll have 8 mana. I would want another card. Preferably a 1 mana card. Well,
Your opponent left.
okay. What does that mean? Does that mean I win? I mean, he didn't concede. He just left. I'm not sure what to do now.
Many options.
Actually, I'm gonna play this one.
Glory to the Sindora.
Oh, now he disappeared. Oh, well. A win's a win. What can you say? That's my first arena victory. I'm, I guess, proud is saying a lot, but it's a win. It's a win. I didn't earn it, but it's a win. I would have preferred to see how it played out had he stayed, but he didn't. Nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah, that's right. I also got a quest finished. 2 wins with Druid or Rogue. As I said, I did 1 normal game with the Rogue, and I won it by sheer luck, and I won this one also by luck.